Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Today's March 22nd, 2016. One of the top headlines, in addition to the Brussels, Belgium terror attack hoax, is the death of former Toronto Mayor Rob Ford. All morning, CNN has kept this as a top story with a 55-minute ticker. It's been that way for hours. The number 55 has to do with sacrifice. And what I want people to understand by the end of this video is that people in high places who abide by a Masonic code, which is a numerological code, kill by the numbers. This has happened to many people throughout history. I have exposed many famous deaths by the numbers. Today is the latest. So notice, top story, Toronto Mayor Ford dies. In Gematria, Toronto Mayor Ford, the small way equals 88. Words such as poison and program equal 88. It's entirely possible that he was poisoned. He's been in the hospital in recent days getting treatment for pain. In simple English Gematria, Toronto Mayor Ford sums to 232, a reshuffling of the numbers that correspond with today's date. March 22nd, written 22/3 or 3/22. With regard to this ticker of 55, the word sacrifice has gematria of 46 and 55. He is passed at age 46. He was just short of his 47th birthday. He has gotten negative press since May of 2013, being called out for supposedly being a crack user. In 2013, a lot of negative former Mayor Ford headlines. So here's where it all gets really interesting, Truth Seeker. Let's break down his birthday and how it connects to his date of death. He was born May 28th, 1969, a date with numerology of 58, a very special number to the Freemasons. As I've pointed out in countless videos, a lot of these people in high places seem to be chosen for their name gematria and birth numerology. His first name was Robert, one of a handful of names with 33 gematria, a very common name in Masonry. A lot of Roberts out there in high places. The date he was born on, May 28th, that 5 plus 28 month plus day combination also equals 33. The day he died on was exactly 67 days short of his birthday. To go back in history, the first president of the United States, George Washington, was a 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemason. He died at age 67. 67 is a number that shows up in ritual sacrifice all the time because the phrase blood sacrifice has gematria of 67. Freemasonry in gematria sums to 58 and, with the S exception, 67. Notice the date he died on, March 22nd, 2016, a date with a life lesson number of 34. The word murder equals 34. Very likely was murdered today, earlier in the day. What else stands out is that today's date numerology also sums to 41, which is the 13th prime number. As it happens, the Masonic Order Skull and Bones has gematria of 41. They identify by the number 322, having a lot to do with today's date, March 22nd. Also, that last name Ford corresponds with March. He's now passed in March. Ford equals 43 in simple English gematria, just like March. Also, just like Yale, where Skull and Bones is located. A fellow subscriber pointed out these notes. Rob Ford, his abbreviated name has gematria 42 like Freemason. Rob B. Ford with his middle initial equals 44 like kill. All very interesting. Just want to keep this video short, show how another person has died by the numbers and not by coincidence. This is what these Freemasons do. They hoax us by the numbers with terror hoaxes. They kill people in high places by the numbers, and they do it on a weekly, almost daily basis. My next video will be on the death of the former Intel CEO yesterday at age 79. The word murder the big way equals 79. He became CEO in 79. It's just what it is. You know, all these people in high places, from government to mega corporations, they work for these Freemasons, and eventually they die by the numbers. I think it's because Freemasonry, as many people have explained, is Satanism in disguise. The Freemasons pride themselves on being the invisible architects in society. I think those who are at the top of the Masonic pyramid, if you will, think of themselves as gods and consider themselves the owners of these people's lives who work for them. Therefore, they can take their lives by the numbers as they do so often. Again, if you're new here, Masonic in Jewish gematria, just show you this. Masonic in Jewish gematria equals 223, a lot like the date March 22nd. Also, the Synagogue of Satan equals 223, the name given to the false Jews who are supposed to rule in the end times according to the prophecy of Revelation. My last video was on the Beatles band, who released their first album in history on March 22nd, and who are getting a major tribute today, by the numbers. You can check out that video as well. Until next time, Truth Seeker.